All right, my slutties, gather round. Let's talk about something that should be just as routine as asking for consent. I'm talking about getting tested. I've teamed up with Better Life Science to bring you STD Hero, an at-home testing kit that makes taking care of your sexual health ridiculously easy. No awkward waiting rooms, no side eyes, no killing the vibe. Just you, your space, and total privacy. STD Hero lets you test from home and send your samples to a certified lab with secure results delivered straight to you. It's discreet, it's simple, and honestly, it's hot when you know your status. And knowing your status means you can keep things slutty with everyone you're playing with and keep your partner safe too. You can choose from a range of options, including the Ultimate STD Hero Panel, which screens for chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, MGen, Hep B, Hep C, HIV 1 and 2, and syphilis. They also offer individual testing for HPV and herpes. And if you're making sexual health part of your regular routine, which boys, girls, theys, thems, you really should, STD Hero offers a subscribe and save option so you never fall behind on your testing. So whether you're stacking bodies, exploring new kinks, or just being the responsible baddie I love, make testing part of your routine. Be an informed and responsible slut and head over to mybls.com, that's mybls.com, to grab your kit today. And also, as a special promotion, please use our new discount code SUBURBAN for 10% off your order today. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay slutty.
No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut. No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut.
Well, slutties, let's peel back the fourth wall for a second. This is attempt 3. My God, I am having the worst I can't even talk anymore. Technological luck. So last night I was unable to record due to tornado warnings, bad weather. It was just not ideal. So unfortunately I was not able to record last night and I felt really bad. And I know after a year plus of the show and being on time, I genuinely apologize for the faithfuls, the diehards that wake up on Wednesday morning and they're like, "Where's my Sammy? I need my Sammy to start my day. He's like my coffee, but sexy." So here I am tonight on Wednesday, and I finally sat down. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. We got to get this out. It's been a fucking hour doing such good stuff. And then I go to play it back, and it's nothing but static because of a loose fucking cable. I tried to clean it. I tried to scrub it. And here I am one more time. So slutties, boys, girls, theys, thems, again, I'm so sorry. I am dedicated to get this episode out to you. You have been dying to hear about the feedback, dying to hear about the experience. So a very special episode of the Suburban Sub Podcast. We are closing out the road to Exxxotica. We're turning around and we are covering how fun the weekend was. So on this very special episode, you know, there's no fluff, there's no fillers. We're just jumping right in. And for the fans new to the show, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Ooh, please come again. To the old sluts hanging around, I see you. I smell you. Like, can smell our own. And of course, like finds like, so thank you for coming back. So this was Exxxotica. You can tell in my voice, I'm still recovering just a little bit. It was intense, it was long, and no matter how much you hydrate, I still got sick. We call that the con flu. Normally after a convention you get sick. It just happens. The air, the dirtiness, the filthiness. But yeah, I did try Halls, I tried Powerade, I tried Liquid IV, like everything to stay hydrated. And, you know, sometimes it just doesn't matter. You're going to get sick. But I feel like my symptoms are on the light side. So I feel like one good sleep and one good fucking pizza, and I'm going to be back in the game. So yes, so we're skipping our traditional opening of the show because tonight the focus is Exxxotica. 100%. None of this would have happened the past 2 months without them. This weekend wouldn't have happened without them, and they 100% deserve to be the star of the show. So this is an exclusive all Exxxotica episode. Let's jump right into it. What are we waiting for? I want to go to bed. And I want to share the stories because I felt so bad. There's so many great stories. So yes, Thursday night, first night. Well, technically it's the first night of Exxxotica. It is the exhibitor meet and greet, which is something I've never been able to attend because I was never an exhibitor until this very year. Again, my greatest thanks and gratitude to Exxxotica for including me in such an awesome special event. So I didn't want to go alone, and I was able to bring guests. So I reached out to my curly-haired personality palooza queen I love so much, Queen Bee. Gives me all the buzzes. I reached out to them. I said, hey, do you want to come to a meet and greet with me? I would really love some, I don't want to go alone. And I would also like something kind of beautiful and sultry on the side. Because, I'm handsome, but I'm not Queen Bee hot. Let's be honest. And they were like, sure, I'd love to. Is it okay if I bring my partner, Adonis? I'm like, goddamn right, let's go. And Adonis, they are handsome, so stupidly handsome, good looking. And them together is just a sandwich I hope to be in the middle of someday. I would not be mad if that was on sourdough with maybe a side of pickle. But I digress. An amazing time. It was so cool to meet, mingle. Of course, I had pizza because I was at the pizza place at the embassy. And the pizza was a-flowing, so I wasn't eating. During the meet and greet, I had the opportunity to meet Rebel Ryder. Very awesome human being. Very polite, very down to earth. I also got the chance to meet Taylor Gunner, who is fucking so badass. Taylor Gunner shouting you out. Really, really hope we can get you on the show sometime. I know I was talking to the Exxxotica peeps, and I'm like, hey, if you can get me one interview this weekend, I would love to interview Taylor Gunner. So hopefully that happens. I'm gonna try my best. But yes, I also got to meet Bella Bear in person, my twin chaos, filthy little pixie. We're like twin flames. We literally are the same person. We're very bubbly, very dirty, very horny. Very horny. Love her. Love Remedy, her husband. An amazing, supportive human being. Like, dude, Remedy is such a fucking badass. Great vibes, great energy. I know we were talking about trying to do something new, something exclusive. Right now it's up in the air because their next content, I forget what it's called. I call it a content house or a shoot house. It's the same weekend as Exxxotica Minneapolis. I'm not sure which one I'm doing yet. I'm waiting for cards to fall on the table. But regardless, Bella and I will absolutely reconnect, and Remedy as well. We really loved the idea. We were hatching, and we want to make that happen. And so it might not be in June. Might have to wait until their next shoot house, which is fine. Patience. It's a virtue. It's a virtue. That was pretty much everyone I met that night. Yep, and now you're going to hear the storm because guess what? We can't record a fourth time. I need to sleep. I need to, at least come before I sleep. There's things I got to do, my rituals. And I'm kind of hungry. I want like a snack, but I don't want like chips. I want like French fries. And that's really bad right now. So I can't do that. So that was the meet and greet. I drove home and then just drove back out the next morning because the next morning was Friday, day one of Exxxotica. I overpacked like a maniac. I think there's a picture on my socials of the luggage cart. It was just me. No one came with me. And I still had like 2 suitcases, a massage table, several bags, 2 backpacks. 1 backpack I brought by accident, so it just stayed in the room, but it still counts. So I got to the Embassy Suites, got checked in and tried to just like breathe. Like it was very... not like tension, but like anxiety was just really high. The show floor was going to open in a few hours. I didn't feel prepared at all. So I ran over to the show floor, and this was probably about like 3:30. Got my badges, got my stuff, and of course I had to go look at the booth. I wanted that quiet time. The calm before the storm. So I went onto the convention floor, found my booth. It was right in the Spark community. And again, shout out Pegstress, Brittany, Sasha, the Spark community. Oh, so thankful to be a part of them. Looking forward to growing this relationship and seeing what we can do down the road. Amazing humans all around. Such unique personalities and they're just unique, and they are the hearts. So there's like 4 chambers or 4 valves to a heart. I would like to say that it's Brittany, Pegstress, Sasha, and I'm kind of like the baby valve, just trying my best, just doing my best. But yeah, so I got on the floor and I looked. I was in shock and awe. Like it legitimately took a minute to set in to see Suburban Slut Podcast on the Exxxotica wall. And for a show that, it's fun. I love doing the show. It gives me an outlet. It gives me connection to my community. And to be able to do the show and then something like this happen, it's a lot. Very emotional, very validating, and very thankful. So I set up the booth, went back, got changed. Now for day one, oh, sorry, I'm hitting stuff now. Ooh. The day one people, so for content creators, performers, people that helped at the booths, let me just give all the shout outs now. I know there was a lot. I don't want to miss anyone. So we had Chrissy DD, we had Danica Denali, we had Good Boy Pup, Bella Bear, Diana doing tarot, Black Diamond, Ashley O'Neill, Bambi, Just B, and Queen Bee. Pretty sure it's everyone. So if I miss someone, please feel free to message and yell at me for not including you. Diana was a super trooper. She's a friend of Queen Bee. She does tarot readings. She will be on the show at some point. Delightful goth Gemini. Just stole my heart. Oh, and Anara Fox. They came by as well. It was so delightful to see them in person. They are such a vibe, and really hope to see them again down the road. So Anara, shout out to you, of course. Love ya. Day one was a lot. So it was Ladies Free Friday. You know what that means. It's a lot of people because it's Ladies Free, as it should be. Yeah, did a lot of connecting, a lot of networking. At the end of the night, I was exhausted. Just from the setup, from the setting the booth up, from my getting my room set up, check-in, all that stuff. I was wiped out, but I would digress if I did not at least get on the after parties. So I sludded up, put on some slacks and a sexy mesh top. Checked out the couple's X VIP afters. I checked out the Exxxotica afters and promptly went back up to my room. Let me pause here. The parties were amazing. Great people, great energy, sexy everywhere, wall to wall sexy. But I was so tired. I wanted to do a lap of each and take it in, but I knew I had to try to rest. And I don't know if anyone else is like me. I hate hotel sleeping. I never sleep. suburbancellpodcast@gmail.com. Tell me your hotel sleep horror stories. I maybe got like 3 hours of sleep that night. It was bad. So that was night one. Night two, we kicked off with, I did not go to the gym. Queen Bee and I both were very tired. We didn't connect until later in the day. So unfortunately, we did not do the gym interview we had mentioned. But they're not going to be a stranger. They're going to be coming around. And as I like to say to Bee, those wings on you are very becoming. And if I was on you, I would be coming too. Be coming. Oh, we get it. So yeah, day two start off with the hotel room interviews. And I had, my God. So Amber Fox, sweetheart, genuine article, phenomenal tattoos. You'll be hearing her at the end of the show, as well as Mickey Lynn. I have to pause and give a thank you. Mickey Lynn is a fucking certified adult industry legend. Trailblazer. Like, I was still shocked that they would even give me the time to come on my show, but they did, and they came in person, 9 o'clock on Saturday. We had a great conversation. I got the opportunity to meet their partner, their PR rep. Great time. You're also going to be hearing that soon because that's going to be coming on right after all this. So again, like I said, it's just Exxxotica focused today, folks, and they deserve the spotlight. After those two interviews, you're going to have the opportunity to listen to two of my convention floor interviews, which I did try to clean up the best I could. I knew the sound was going to be an issue, but not everyone can make it to the hotel room, and I don't want to miss an opportunity to sit down and talk with someone. So you will be hearing from Big Booty Bambi, and one of my favorite people I got to hang out with all weekend, Jess B. You've seen her on my socials. A genuine fucking article, this girl. Like, she is the vibe. Very personable, very fucking hot as hell. That sounds so smooth, right? Very hot as fucking hell. But Just B gave me some of her time, and both of these creators will be back on the show again sometime. I've already given them the heads up that I would love an actual sit-down interview where we can hear each other talk and get some good old self-promotion and fucking have some fun. So yes, those will be coming down the pipeline. But for tonight, you get the Sluttin' with Sammy quickies from the convention floor of Exxxotica with those two after the hotel room interviews. What else? Day two, met Angela from STD Hero, who I've been talking with. Great representative for the brand. So glad we connected. Jay and Sexy V, Bang Bang Pineapple Gang. Oh, both of them are. I can't even put into words. In person, I honestly, they caught me off guard with how fucking attractive they are in person. And I've talked to them on video. I've seen them on socials, but there's just something about talking to Jay in person and hugging V in person. Just, I wanted to scoop them up in my arms, be like, fuck the cameras. Let's just go have some magic. Let's go have a little treat. But it did not happen. Maybe someday we shall see. But Jay and V, great fucking people. So that was pretty much Saturday. Now Saturday night, I had some plans, and I will not kiss and tell for names because I did not get consent beforehand. And boys, girls, theys, thems, what do we talk about more than sluttery? Consent. And without consent, it's not okay to share people's stories. Some people that talk a big consent game should really listen to that and maybe listen to the next episode because that's going to be something we're going to be talking about. Just a little teaser, just a little leg out there to make it come back for more. But Saturday night, I had a lovely date with a creator. We had an amazing night of lights, dancing, massages, and something very special that I did want to share. Normally when I'm with a partner, I'm very giving. I love to give my partners the attention, what they want, everything. I'm a service sub-slut. Let me make you happy any way I can. And when I ask them, like, hey, what would you like to do? We can dance. We can do massages. We can snack. We can make out. I can eat your ass. There's options. I just need to know what you want to do. And she told me, I would like to do whatever would make you happy right now. And this was a chance for me to work on, I know, brace yourselves, clutch your pearls, vulnerability. No, it's the bad word. If I kick this table one more time, I allowed myself to be vulnerable, and instead of pushing back and arguing, I asked for what I wanted. And I just said, hey, like right now, like if you could scratch my back, that'd be great. Or maybe even like a little back rub. And they did it. And I know a lot of people listening to this episode right now can absolutely relate that we are givers. We are compassionate. We love to make our partners happy. We are not comfortable receiving the same thing back. Whatever the mental block is, it is what it is. But a lot of people have trouble accepting gifts or offers from others. And this was a rare time. I was allowing myself to be vulnerable. I asked for what I wanted, and I felt safe and secure enough with this partner to do that. So I let them do things for me and ask for what I wanted. It was great. It was great. It was phenomenal. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And, you know, we always talk about vulnerability, being able to speak up for yourself and also ask for what your wants and needs is very important. And it was great. It was a great night. Sadly, like 4 o'clock came around and they had to head home, and I was not tired. I needed the cuddles. I needed the body. So I pulled up the good old grinder, and I'm like, all right, it's hit or miss. It's a convention. There has to be someone up. I can't be the only person like up and wanting to do stuff. Lo and behold, there was my dude, and that's what his name is going to be. Dude. Dude, if you're listening, can't wait. But yeah, we talked for a minute, and I just said, hey, here's my recent test results. Here's when I was tested last. Currently clear, no fluid bonding since then. Come on down to my room. And he did. And I have not had a one-on-one male experience in quite some time. This might have been one of the best ones I've ever had in my life. Like low key, no doubt, no diggity. Now we're just singing 90s songs. I've learned that I'm definitely a power bottom. I learned I haven't bottomed in a long time with an actual penis. Girls, guys, theys, thems, I get it. It's fucking great. They're great. Actual dick. Wonderful penis. Not too big. Great for sucking. Great curve. So now I get why so many people like my curve. is because I finally got to play with the penis with the curve. So curve boys, yeah. But no, we had a great 2 hours and just hot man on man sex. So he went back to his room, and of course it's like 6. So I'm like, I'm not going to sleep. So I just start packing. I start cleaning. I get the room ready, and I get a message like, Daddy, are you still around? I'm like, yeah, I'm just cleaning up my room. He's like, can we go one more time? I'm like, boy, you fucking wrecked me. I'm like, I can suck your dick if you want, if that's something you're into. He's like, fine, I'll be right down. So like zero hesitation, I whipped my shirt off, got on my knees in front of the bed and just waited, and he came in, and I was so cute. I'm sorry, guys, girls, ladies, I was cute. I looked at him like, come on. You know, like that kind of cute, annoyed, like, all right, come on over. And just gave him a fucking filthy blowjob. Stroked him off into my mouth eagerly. And this is where I struggle because I have it on tape. And I look so hot swallowing his load. I look so hot with him coming in my mouth. And that's why I kind of even sent out the thing like, maybe I should start a fansly or something, because that's something I could get into like a big time. So we shall see. We shall see. But, you know, fourth wall, completely honest. He said recording's okay, but please do not share. And we respect boundaries and we respect wishes. So unfortunately, I cannot share that insanely hot video. But maybe start playing around with the idea of doing a fansly. We shall see. What else? So then came Sunday. Very low key. Very low energy. But it was still a fun fucking day. I got to talk to Lottie Dow. Amazing, amazing. My God. This woman has legs. I thought I had my phone. I don't. Legs to go on for days and days. And I hope they come back on the show. I want them on the show. Lottie Dow, if you're listening, please come on the show. Also met one of my friends, Joan from the Twitterverse. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Very dummy, very mommy. They were there with their sub. And at that point, I do feel bad. I even had to reach out to them like, I'm so sorry. Because when I met them, I was very low energy. And I did not give them the personality and the experience that one would assume you'd get from meeting me in person. So I reached out and personally, like, I apologized. I'm sorry I was so low energy. Really hope we can talk again, and we shall see. So hopefully Joan will be coming on the show as well. But no, I packed up, headed home. Had a really sweet goodbye with Sasha and Pegstress, who were super outgoing all weekend, checked on me constantly, included me in things. The cake, Pegstress, fuck, that cake was so good. We had cake. It was good. And that's really the wrap of Spark, of Exxxotica Chicago. The interviews are coming at the end of the episode, so just stay tuned. Again, no frills. This is a frill-free episode this week, because we all deserve just a nice treat, you know? But what I do want to circle back to, Spark and Exxxotica, for just thank you for giving me the opportunity to showcase and support such an amazing cause, such an amazing convention. Exxxotica Minneapolis is about 2 months away, June. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Pride Month, Spark, Exxxotica. Tickets are on sale now, exxxoticaexpo.com. I'm currently in talks. We shall see where Sammy lands. I'm hoping to come back. I'm hoping I will have the opportunity to come back and showcase the show, as well as showcase Exxxotica and Spark. Fingers crossed, we shall see. And that's really it. And again, I want to take this time to pause. I want to step back to all the content creators, to all the performers that gave me time, that allowed me to give them a place to promote themselves at my booth. Everyone that helped and contributed, and to all you that listen to the show, that help it get seen by companies, to everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Would not be anywhere without all of you. And I'm thankful for this opportunity. Hopefully we get to do it again soon. But for right now, this is going to be the end of the episode for me. I am going to go to bed. I'm going to submit this so you can wake up and hopefully the recording isn't fucked up. I did test the audio 3 times. So please enjoy the interview with adult film star legend Mickey Lynn. Enjoy my interview with Amber Fox and my quickies with Bambi and Just B, who will hopefully be coming back on the show for the full experience. As always, please feel free to email me, suburbansubpodcast@gmail.com. Questions, comments, quandaries if you want to play games. Quick shout out. My God, completely forgot. It's that late at night. I did a floor quickie on Saturday at Exxxotica with a non-binary human named Cody. Pup ears, delightful, sexy little pup. My recorder was not working. So here's my Hail Mary. If Cody the pup is listening to this right now and you remember sitting on my couch and doing a one-on-one interview with me, please reach out to me. I want to do that again. The recorder did not work and you had some great answers and I would love to have you on the show. So if you hear this, or if you know Cody the non-binary pup that was there on Saturday, anybody can reach out to me. I would really love to have you on the show if you hear this. So without further ado, Daddy's going to bed. You're going to enjoy these interviews. And we'll see. We have a lot of stuff coming up. More slut madness. More content creators. More interviews galore. Slutties. We're just getting started. We're in our sophomore year. We're pumping out the jams, making connections, making so much shit happen. Stay tuned. And always, as always, please, 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 please remember what we preach. Consent is key. Curiosity keeps it fun. And there's a transition there. I know, I fucked up the transition. I'm raw and real. I'm going to fix the transition next week. But boys, girls, theys, thems, stay safe, stay slutty. Thank you for listening. Tonight, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome to the neighborhood and host trailblazer, icon, legend, once in a lifetime. It's my humblest honor to have that door sound, but we're still going through it, to welcome the Mickey Lynn to the show. Mickey, thank you so much for sliding on in this week.
You are so welcome. I'm so honored to be on your show.
No, the honor's mine. I mean, I'm the silly podcast. You know who you are. You're Mickey Lynn.
Oh, I thank you. But you know what? There's nobody greater than just in you.
There we go.
With you. So I'm just an average person.
I can roll with that. Well, I tell you what, so Mickey, normally on the show, before we really get into the interview, we like to warm up with our guest, a little tease before we take things upstairs for the full interview, a round of foreplay, if you will. So, Mickey, do you consent and want to have a little fun with me?
Of course I do.
Love it. All right, consent is key as always. Boys, girls, theys, thems, you know that. All right, so for foreplay, question number 1. Favorite pizza topping combos. So, what's your go-to pizza order?
My go-to pizza is just plain cheese.
What about extra cheese?
Extra cheese,
Maybe?
yeah, but maybe. Unfortunately, yeah. But pepperoni would be good.
Okay.
Pepperoni.
Extra cheese, pepperoni.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See? And, of course, I'm from the Chicago suburbs, so we just grew up on tavern style. And Now, are you one of the ones, so I know you're not from the area, are you the type of person that thinks deep dish is the Chicago go-to?
No, I'm not a deep dish person. I
Okay.
like just regular slice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, deep dish, people don't understand. Like, deep dish is like fucking lasagna. Like, we love it. It's good. But that's like once in a few months. Like, no. It's a lot to process.
But where can you get a good slice of pizza? That's the question, because I know your state is and your city is known for the best pizza. So when I leave here, where can I go get a pizza? That's what I'm going to have to ask you when I'm off the podcast.
Oh, very true. So I would honestly say, and I know this has popped up on Google searches for like the nation's best pizza. It's this small place called Pequod's.
Okay.
Now, I know we're in Rosemont, and I'm from the suburbs, so I'm horrible with directions. But if you look up Pequod's Pizza, there's 2 locations, and I think one is near here. The most phenomenal baked, well done, sauce, meats, veggies, everything is perfect.
Perfect.
And then, of course, if you want the deep dish experience, I mean, Uno's, Giordano's, Illuminati's.
We're good. We like the regular
Yeah.
slice pizza.
There you go.
Italian. That's the Italian in me.
Oh, okay. Respect. All right, so for number 2, and this one I can't imagine the catalog of things that have been said, but the hottest thing anyone has said to you, or just like a compliment that someone gave you recently that just buckled your knees.
My boobs. They all think they're fake. So they're like, wow, you got an amazing boob job.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, they're real. So
These
I'm actually
are all
honored that they look,
natural.
at my age, I'm actually honored that they look like they are fake because they are real.
Right.
So I'm honored. I said the guy that did them was very good.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. He was really good because they feel really natural.
Right. There we go. He did good work.
He did good work.
Now, this is one of my favorites. So let's say a genie pops out, and we're at Exxxotica, so I don't know where it would pop out from the Exxxotica sign or something, and he wants to grant you 3 sexy wishes. So what would those be?
What are my 3 sexy wishes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be, I love women. So
True.
I would love I love smelling them and stuff. So I love to have somebody just walk by and smell really good.
Ooh, okay.
The second one, this is a good question because I didn't see these questions. I'm going to say my 3 wishes would be to, I don't know, to watch people in the nudist beach.
Oh, okay.
That
I'm
would be
down.
something sexy.
Yeah.
Just to see everybody there naked. And I don't know what the third one would be. I would have to think about that.
Okay.
I would have to come back around that way.
We could definitely do that. No worries. I know it's a lot, but I'm like, if you only do one wish, then I feel like there's even more pressure. Because then it's like, well, now I got to make it count. I got to make sure it sounds good.
All right, well, I found my third wish
there
at
we go.
Exxxotica. Make lots of money.
I fucking love that.
That
Money
would
is
be
sexy.
that would be my third wish.
See?
Yes. And have my book ready. Oh, they went to 4, so now we're in trouble.
Right. No, that's definitely coming up here because I know I have done my research. Let's see. And I do this all the time. You think I'm going to have to look at a script, but I always want to make sure I don't mess up my own questions. There we go. And of course, before we wrap up this little session, let's end on a little honesty. What was the last thing you came to?
What was the last thing I came to as an event?
Oh, no, like for orgasm, like
The last...
self-pleasure with a partner.
Always with my partner. I can come multiple times, several times. Yes. As long as I'm with the right partner. It's got to be the right partner.
There you go. I like that. So as long as the vibe is there, you're
Yep,
good.
as long
and if
as
it's
the
not
vibe
there, it's
is
like,
there.
oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I'll just
the
wait
vibe.
till I get home.
Yeah. I'm not a toy. I'm not really a person that I don't need to sit home and play with my toys. Unless I'm on cam.
Of
if I'm on
course.
webcam, then that's a different story. But I never really play with toys.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to.
Love
I got
that.
enough action in my life
Right.
that I don't need to.
There you go. Respect. Well, here, so let's jump on into the interview here. So, of course, you've recently just finished your new book, The Life Story of Mickey Lynn, the adult industry's cutie of the 90s. What was it like writing it and going down memory lane of such an amazing career and tenure in the industry?
It was an amazing experience because you got to remember I came from one of the best eras that were there.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, you had this end of 70s, 80s, and the 90s. So, you know, writing the book was just looking back and thinking about all the memories that I created and all the friendships I made. So basically that's what, you know, I love the era that I was in. I'm so honored to be in there.
Yeah, and as myself, as an 80s baby, I grew up right in that 90s era. That's when I was a teen, and unfortunately, we did not have the access that people have today. So that's when we really did rely on, like, VHS tapes and, like, word of mouth. Like, oh, my God, have you seen this video? I got a copy. Let me hook you up with it, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like when I was young, when I was in the 90s, maybe the late 80s, 90s, teenage. I did the same thing. You watch HBO or cable.
Yep. Oh, my
and
God.
you had that little, like a snow thing or a little, it blurred it. And you were like, ooh, did I see a boob? Ooh, did I see a butt? Ooh, did I see this? And you were lucky if you got to see a body part. Now you go on the internet and it's like, ooh, boy.
Here's a gangbang.
There's a gangbang, and every hole that she could have is filled.
Yep. No, I truly remember that, especially as like a guy trying to time it right. Like you would sit there and watch, like, okay, I'm ready to come. Where's it? Oh, there's a clear boob. Go. And you just try to shoot right away.
Yeah. I could imagine it.
No, God. And then, of course, so for you, so you started your career in 91 and came out with a look that no one had in the business at that time. You really were the template for Barely Legal. How did your journey in the adult world begin?
How did my journey in the adult? Well, I was just out of high school, and I was walking in New York City, and we just walked into Show World in the city, and that's how it happened, and that's what I'm explaining to. It's good that I put all that in the book. You know how I started there, and then I went to the adult films and so on. So they'll be able to get to see that, and they'll get to be able to read that. They'll get to know more about my story.
Love it. I know I'm very, very excited to check this book out. You have no idea. Let's see. And then, did you ever have a moment while shooting that you thought to yourself, fuck, I can't believe this is my life, and just smiled ear to ear?
Well, yeah, because you know, remember I was 18, and I only worked one job when I was younger in a kid's store.
Oh.
So when I went in and I was working, I made all this money when I was 18 years old, and it gave me a lot of independence. So it was, I didn't have to worry about a 9-to-5 job, and it was an experience. It was a very big experience. So that's what made me who I was.
Awesome. Love it, for sure. Well, here, let's see. So now, what was your favorite movie in your credits that you felt proud of and just loved how sexy it all turned out? Now, if you were asking me, as a horny teen in the 90s, Pussy Man 9, Debbie Does Dallas 99, and Just Legal 7 definitely stand out to me. Fond memories, very fond.
Well, Debbie Does Dallas was one of my favorite movies because you got to remember it was part of the franchise of Debbie Does Dallas, and Paul Thomas had directed it, and it was a vivid movie. So it was kind of something that sparked my career with the mainstream, which is now, you know, other companies, and it was an honor to be part of that movie. So that was one of my bigger movies. I was able to be in part. I believe it was Debbie Does Dallas, the 99, and Debbie Does Dallas, the Next Generation.
Oh.
So I was honored to be in two Debbie Does
feature.
Dallas movies. Yeah, back to back.
Yeah, and I love that you brought up Vivid. I mean, in the 90s, Vivid was the fucking company to go to.
Mm-hmm. And you knew you made it if you did work with Vivid.
Yeah. If you're like, I'm a Vivid girl, they're like, oh, shit, where can I find your box? Like, go on that shelf, it's right there, this kid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was nice because you got to work, with a company that was on the higher totem pole. Kind of like now. You have Brazzers and all these other companies, and Brazzers is the higher company, and Vixen, you're working with them. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. Except for nowadays, I mean, I can't even count how many companies there are nowadays compared with, you know, the internet, with OnlyFans, Loyal Fans, everyone's shooting content. Like, you said Brazzers. If you asked me for another company, I'd be like, shit, I'd have to actually sit down and think for a second. Like, I was going to say, I'm like, Adam and Eve still makes movies, I think. don't know.
Well,
It's
the
been a
Adam and
minute.
Eve, the owner of Adam and Eve had just passed away. So, yeah,
Really?
he had, because a friend of mine does a lot of his editing, and yeah, he had passed away.
Oh.
So we'll see what happened. But I mean, companies move on,
Right.
just like any other company.
Yeah, and seeing for me, I've told fans, listeners before, I'm still very old school. I have stacks of Blu-rays and DVD movies in my closet because I still like to just pop in a movie. Like, I know it's on my phone and stuff like that, and I can, cams, all that, but there's something about just putting in a movie and just not having to fidget or worry about other stuff.
I have the VHS still. I still have my VHSs.
Nice.
So, they'll come over and they'll say, "Oh my God, these," and that's what I like to show the younger people today that are in the business, because it's different to say you were a VHS day girl.
Yeah.
It's to show them these are the movies, and they just look at them and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." And they appreciate it.
Right. Now, let me ask you this. So, you might know the story behind this. I don't know. But why on earth were porn VHS tapes, the boxes, twice the size of, remember, they used to come in, foot long and, 8... Mm-hmm. I never understood why there were such big cases for those tapes back in the day.
Well, I guess because when I had the ones that I had, not the DVDs, the VHS were smaller, so they had to put them in plastic boxes to put them in those box covers. So to protect,
so it's more protective.
It was more of a protective barrier for the VHS tape.
See, I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I sign them and I take them out,
yeah.
It's always, but what stinks about that is when you take them out and you're autographing them and you don't want your box strip, you got to be very careful because those...
With the plastic, the kite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's just so you could protect the VHS tape itself.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. They used to have styrofoam and plastic.
Oh, see, I don't remember styrofoam, but yeah, I just remember... we had a local porn store we would go to and buy VHS tapes, when I was a teen. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was that giant clam shell, and you open it up, I'm that's protecting, it's Fort Knox in here. I'm it's just a porn. What's going on?
Yeah, no, they got to protect it.
Huh.
And with the DVDs, they got to protect them because they could scratch.
Oh, yeah.
I always scratch my DVDs.
Right.
I'm never careful with them, but that's why they have that, so they're protected.
And nothing's worse than a scratched adult DVD when you're trying to play. It's oh, it froze. No, fuck.
Oh yeah. That's like the internet. I wonder if that happens to people
Right.
when you're on the thing and the internet's slowing down or the quality's not good.
See, same problems, just different generations.
I know.
There we go.
Technology can't. You can love them and you can hate them at the same time.
Now, in regards to your book, so was there ever any hesitation to include something in the book because it might have been just too real or too raw? I want to share this, but it's not the time.
Well, I was always a private person in my life. I never really. Back then, it was more of the fantasy.
Okay.
When you're a girl, you want to make sure that your fans know or fantasize that they have the opportunity to be with you. So I always kept that real for my fans.
Yeah.
I never put my personal life in because, you don't want to ruin that fantasy because, I get it when I see stars, you're like, wow, but it's different in the adult business because you're fantasizing about being with that person.
Right.
So I always tried to keep my semi-private life private. But when I was writing the book, I made the decision to see what it would, that back then, if I would have wrote a book 20 years ago,
Yeah.
what would I have not put in the book? And I would have put that I had my son.
Okay.
Because my son is, I have a child.
Yeah.
And, as I'm writing this book, I put everything in there, and his friends want to be, so I included him in that because it was time to now let my fans know
Yeah.
who I was and how I matured as a woman and how I'm a real person. Because now I can do that.
Right. Now you can kind of give the peek behind the curtain with the book, all right, you want to know about my personal life? Mm-hmm. Come on in, buy this book, and you'll find out.
And it's another chapter of my story. So people can now see that chapter and say, oh, okay. And no, my fans, my fans are really old. They were older because I was the youngest in porn. They were always older. So now they're older, so they know I'm going to get older, and they've seen my life changes. So
Right.
that's why I did that book and the video.
See? Love that. Well, here, let me ask you this. So what's something from your early career that would shock current you?
Current me?
I know that's like the meme that always goes around like, hey, kids and teens from the 80s, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have video evidence of stuff we did, so there's so much shit.
Well, yeah, no, you have a lot of. Here's the thing. You have text messages, okay, and what shocks me is how kids and people send their dick pics and everything through.
Oh, the unsolicited.
Instagram,
Yep.
my messenger. You know how many dick pics I used to
I
get
can't
in my
imagine.
messenger and in my phone, and I'm like, why would you send that? Because you don't know. I could be sitting somewhere in breakfast.
Yeah, you don't know
And
me.
I open up my thing, and it's like, whoa! And the person next to me is like, oh, what's
What's
that?
that? Like, oh, fuck, nothing. How's your waffles?
That's
Cool.
I mean, so it's like they don't realize that
No.
they don't keep it. They don't keep it on the down low. It's so open now
Yeah.
that they don't care, and the social media has like just caused a lot of problems.
Oh, yeah. I mean, back in the day, you actually had to like court someone and be like, hey, how you doing? My name's Sammy. Oh, nice to meet you. And now it's just like, DTF. And like you said, dick pic. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, why
Not
do I
really,
need
I'm
that? You
good.
know, like I'll tell you a funny story. So one year we were at Exxxotica in Miami. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting in the place, and you know how your phone airdrops.
Yes.
So I'm sitting in the lobby, and all of a sudden I get this airdrop of some guy's crotch.
Jesus Christ.
Right? So I'm looking, and I says to my husband and to my friends, I'm like, look at this. I gotta,
Right.
like, I'm like, what the heck?
This fucking guy.
Somebody's airdropping it to people. So
Yeah.
me, being the smartass that I am,
Oh.
I went and I looked for that person. And
Just
I
by
go around.
crotch,
No,
or-
I went around because I figured it had to have been somebody in the area. I'm like, do you know this person?
Oh.
Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Well, do you know they found him on Twitter?
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, what the heck?
Right.
You don't know. I mean, you can have somebody that is not in the business, and you're airdropping it to everybody,
Yeah.
and you got your crotch there.
Right.
This is horrible. But that was it, and everybody got a kick out of that because I
Oh,
found
yeah.
that culprit that sent me that picture.
See, and my biggest thing with that too is like, do they think that works? Because all, like my girlfriends, guy friends, everything, I've asked like, has a random dick pic ever worked for you? I've never had someone say yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like, nope, delete, trash. So it's like, well, why the fuck do they keep doing it then?
Well, because they don't realize that there's a lot that can come out of that legally, and just anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh. And now, like, when I sit down with my friends, like, we'll sit there and be hanging out. It's like, fuck, do you remember that time in school? And I'm like, yep. And then I think I have a daughter, and I'm like, if she tried that shit today, I'm like, with everything, they would have been caught in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
They don't realize that.
See, we had a lot of leeway back in the 80s and 90s. And
Yeah, but you notice the kids have more leeway. Most kids have. Well, mine didn't have leeway. I was in a hover mom, but I always make sure that if you ever got a picture of somebody, you don't resend it.
Yeah,
I taught them
no.
about the whole.
consent.
Well, not only the consent, but you can ruin your life for being considered child porn. Even though you're a child, you still can get charges
Yeah.
for child porn. People don't realize that.
No. And that shit's a whole, oh, yeah.
And even my fans, when they're doing, if they try to do like, instead of going to Sex Panther where they were more at age.
The official good way to do it.
So yeah, that's the thing. So and I tell people I can't, even on my Instagram or anything, I can't send pictures like that because
No.
then there's no age verification. If I
See?
can't verify your age, you ain't getting a picture, and you're not paying me, I'm not getting a picture.
I know, that's the other thing too. Like, no, you're not going to get it through like a DM on Twitter. Like, you're a Sex Panther. Here's my sites. Here's ways to do this. Mm-hmm. Can I just get a freebie? No, not handing out samples. Come on.
No, samples. You can go to my website and you get these little pictures, and then you
See,
can get samples.
there's the samples.
Gotta be a good businesswoman.
Right. Yeah, let me see. So, was there ever a moment you thought about walking away for good during your career?
During my career,
Like, just like when the fun fizzled out and you're just like, this isn't fun anymore. This is not, I love using the term sparking my joy.
yeah, there was a time when there was a time that I said that that I did walk away.
Oh, okay.
Not that I thought about walking away. It was in 2001 when I was in the middle of the Nick East scare, the health scare.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty nerve-wracking because you were shooting and, I don't know how they do it now. I know when I shoot now, I make sure I check chests and everything. And, we had paper tests. We didn't have talent testing.
Oh, right.
So you had to get tested every 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
But what people didn't realize is that when you were working, you had to keep it within this community. Well, people weren't keeping it in the community.
Oh, okay.
And when they were tested, they would either forge the test or just still work.
Just ignore it and be
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm not work.
Just
It's
decided
like,
to
ooh,
work. And
no.
I remember getting that call and saying, Mickey Lynn, you worked with Nick. Who did you work with? And did you work with Nick East?
Yeah.
And then back then they had a log of everybody who worked with you. And then you had to take time off. You had to get retested.
Right.
And then they had this PNR test that if you if it was such a sensitive test
Yeah.
that it would come back, then you would have to wait another 2 weeks to get tested.
Until it's finally
So then you got to
clear.
remember you're sitting there thinking, is this really worth it?
Right.
Is this my life is really worth this? So I said to my husband, I said, you know what? I think we're gonna go home and just take some time off.
Yeah.
And then after that I just started to decide my family and took a hiatus for a little bit.
There you go. Family first. That's what I always
Well,
say.
and health first. Always health and family
Yes.
first.
Yeah, hand in hand. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, for you, outside of course, the adult world, what's some of your passions or hobbies that might surprise fans?
I love helping people. That's my big passion. I have empathy. My empathy is always in front of my, stern, I don't know. I got to learn how to put my empathy behind and I have to be
Yeah.
able to have a switch. And I like to help people if I see somebody that's being done wrong or they're trying to get into the business. I always try to help them.
Right.
And
As a
always
veteran, you're like, hold on, honey. Let's
and always
talk.
give them advice. I always give them advice, what to do, what not to do. But sometimes I sit back and I think, well, that's my advice because that's from my day.
Right.
Everything has changed today,
Yeah.
but it's still the same. I try to tell them.
Core values and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to tell them. And I always tell them there's always 3 things that are always good for a person. Is always make sure that you're healthy, happy, and you're not hurting anybody.
I love that. Happy, healthy, not hurting anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've been in the lifestyle, this is going on 9 years, and I get people at parties, like the newbies that come for the first time, and I just try and tell them, hey, have fun, 0 expectations your first party, because, a lot of people will come in and think, oh, everyone's up for grabs and I can fuck it. And no, this is not how the lifestyle works, my friend. Come here, baby. I got you. So, yeah, I always love kind of trying to share that same, hey, let me educate you. And you got to make sure that you're not coming off I'm telling you what to do, but it's hey, this is my personal experience. I'm just trying to pass it on to you. Hopefully it'll help.
Well, but if you really think about it, they think because you're having sex that it's a free-for-all.
Exactly.
And they don't realize the boundaries. I'll give you, when I go to events, guys think because you're there on camera screwing for a living and that you're doing this, that they think that they have that right to either touch you or approach you a certain way. And you gotta tell them, no, you have boundaries. I'm acting.
Yeah.
And just because I'm acting doesn't mean that you have that right.
Right. No.
To
you just
approach
can't
me.
come up to me and be like, hey, nope.
Yeah. You have no right to come up and invade my space.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing with the lifestyle community. is just because you go to a swingers club doesn't mean you're gonna have sex with everybody.
Nope.
Because I've gone to swingers clubs and I've advertised it on Twitter, and I put, "Hey, I'm going to the club, but if you see me, that doesn't mean that we're going to be going in the back."
Right. You
You're
don't get
more
consent
than-
walking through the door
Well,
to
you're
fuck
more than
or
welcome
touch
to come up
anyone.
and say hello to me.
Yeah.
And talk to me and hug me. But other than
Right.
that, unless I consent to it, we're
Ass
not going. We're
motherfucker.
not doing anything. And that's the point that you have to get across to these fans. And a lot of them are very respectful.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of them aren't. And you got to show them those boundaries.
Right. Absolutely. Especially like this weekend working at a convention. Unfortunately, and Exxxotica does do a great job of trying to put out information, letters, videos like, hey, still ask. This is not coming into the convention does not give you consent or access to touch or do anything. But it's shocking. Some people just still don't know. And it's like, it's
But they're
2026.
kids. That's the thing. When you have a group of kids that are in their 20s,
Yeah.
and they're all with their friends,
Poodle
it's a
haircuts.
totally different thing. And then you have perverts that are just like they're just creeps.
Right.
They ruin it for other people.
See?
But they're not all like that.
No.
But then again, we make our money off those perverts and creeps because we
Yeah.
wouldn't be in business
Right.
anymore. So it's a good thing. They're good perverts and creeps, but just
Yeah.
they need to know their limits.
Right. And then if they do approach, it's a good learning opportunity. Like, hey, I appreciate you coming here, coming to my booth, spending time with me. But just so you know, don't touch me or don't,
But then again, you have those girls that will let them touch them and will do lap dances and will do it. They let them go there, and then they go to the next girl.
thinking that's okay.
And they think it's okay, and then they do it to the next girl, and the next girl gets pissed. So that's where we, as a community, need to know our standards.
Yes.
If the girl gets pissed, they're gonna be like, "Don't touch me," but you let them touch you.
Right. And it's like, well, she's just a bitch. No, she was
That's the
setting
problem,
her
and
boundaries.
that's where the fans get confused
Yes.
because they're like, "Well, Mickey Lynn didn't let me touch her, but."
Sasha, whatever. Let me grab
Christy
her tits.
Canyon let her.
Yeah.
That's mixed signals.
Now I see one of those. I want to see you guys work a booth together. Christy Canyon.
We do when we're in
Really?
Vegas, in Las Vegas. We do.
She was another one of my 90s crushes, Christy. Oh, my God. I think that was my first official porn crush growing up.
Yeah, we would do the Legends booth. So it's me, Christy, Ginger. There's a
Wow.
lot of us there. Seika was there one time.
Okay.
Yeah, Seika was there. And I'm actually in her documentary, too. So she put me in her documentary. So.
Ooh. So you're just all over with the
Yeah,
docuseries
I
coming
try.
up.
I try to keep myself active.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. And then, of course, so from your aspect, who were your biggest influences when you first started in the adult industry?
Well, my biggest was because when I first started, I started in Showworld in New York, and they had featured dancers.
Yes.
That was my first experience with any porn stars. And I just remember saying I could be like that person.
Okay.
And I wanted to be like that person. And the two people that I can remember the most was a few people, like Heather Lear. She's the one that nobody really knows. Laurel
Yeah.
Canyon. Those were the two hierarchies at the time when I was a nobody and I had just walked into that place.
Okay.
And I worked my way up there. So those were my two ones that I looked up to that helped me, that told me to go
Wow.
out to California and meet Jim South. And that's how Mickey Lynn became.
Okay, Callie and Jim South. There we go. More you know. Love it. And of course, so now you recently did share a post on X, and I quote, "Who is in to eat my pussy?" So on a scale of 1 to 10, with consent and respect, how likely would a podcast host from the suburbs be able to claim that honor?
Well, that is a very interesting quote because that's something Mickey Lynn would never say.
See, that's what I thought, because we were going to circle back to this.
Mickey Lynn would never say that because Mickey Lynn would never be that trashy.
No.
I'm trashy in my movies and in my things.
Yeah, my
but
personal life, I'm a fucking whore, but that's my personal life.
But if they really want to know what my pussy tastes like, they can just always buy my Fleshlight and go to my website.
See?
and they can taste it all they want. They can drink water out of it. I can squirt on them, whatever they want. They
Just
could,
at the
they
gym
can
with
do
the
it.
flashlight,
Yeah,
just
so
water stored in there?
Yeah, but
Protein?
but I mean that's the whole thing.
I know that was, so this is a little bit behind the scenes for us. That's when I saw that, I'm like, it doesn't sound like Mickey at all. And I double checked our interview, and that's where I think your account had gotten hacked.
Yes.
Because then they had asked me, I'm like, hey, are we still good for Exxxotica? And they're like, how much money? And I'm like,
So
this is not Mickey.
So you got that off of the Twitter.
Yeah.
Ah.
And that's why when you said that about that post, I'm like, this is not her.
Ah.
So yeah, so there was our miscommunication as someone, because I know you had mentioned the other day you had got hacked, lost the account.
Yeah. No, well, I got it hacked. I can't get in there. And what's funny is, no matter what I use, because I tried to get a backup account.
Yeah.
I can't even get I can't even get a backup account of my own account. How silly is that?
Here's my driver's license. What
Because
else do you need?
I put the real Mickey Lynn as an account.
Yeah.
Real Mickey Lynn, and I put on their backup account of Mickey Lynn XOXO.
Mm-hmm.
And still, after they found out who I was, they suspended it. Not even 15 minutes later after I started. So then I decided, well, okay, I'll put one for my Mickey Lynn PR,
Yeah.
which is just me. It's not a company, because my girlfriend is now working with me doing all my PR.
Right.
And I put that up, and I said, okay, we're going to do a backup for that. And then 15 minutes later, that got suspended.
It's like not even an hour.
Now it's like anything that has the word Mickey Lynn on it is now being suspended. So now I can't even.
Jesus.
I can't even. And the same thing with Facebook.
Oh, Facebook's a nightmare.
Facebook and Instagram, I don't put anything on there because
No.
I'm old school. If you want to see it, you pay for it.
Right.
And somebody red flag. They reported me on there. So now I'm in some type of quarantine. And it's the perfect time because the book is coming out.
Right. When you need to have those access and channels, and you're like,
I mean, do I need those channels? Can I do it on my own? Yes, because I have, resources. Because I'm old school. I'll just go to the video stores. I'll just go put my flyers in there, and I can do that. But why? I mean, I'll do that. But hey, can I have a little help too? I just go out there and send out the feed. But I thought that was interesting when you sent me that email. I'm like,
Right.
what? Why would Mickey Lynn? I mean, I don't consider myself. I'm still getting used to the whole legend and all that stuff.
Right.
But I'm saying we benefit each other. Why would I charge you? So anybody out there that's on that account, I'm trying to tell them to report it as a imposter.
there you go.
And maybe, and I have somebody that's going to help me get it back. I mean, I'll get it back.
Right.
But by that time, I heard they're doing custom videos, trying to get custom videos. Now, how are you going to, I mean, if anybody, I'm going to tell anybody who's listening to this, if my Cash App doesn't have Mickey Lynn XOXO on it, or anything to do with Mickey Lynn, it is not me. Because I've had things hacked and people have gotten money to me.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll be like, okay, Mickey Lynn, send me your Cash App.
Yeah.
And they sent me like John Big Dick or something. I'm just giving you an example.
right.
And I'm like, and then I go back and I'm messaging these people, and I'm like, but Mickey Lynn, that's not the same Cash App you used. Well, no, mine down. And then what I do is I take pictures of it.
Yeah.
And then I send it to the company that's doing it there. And I'm like, hey, these people are scamming people.
Right.
And they're like, oh, crap. What do you think I'm going to, I don't take money,
No. See, people today. Well, I tell you what. So, of course, truly, what else can I say? You are an absolute delight. I was honored that you would even do this. I was like, that's Mickey Lynn. The Mickey Lynn.
Mm-hmm. So
Definitely fanboyed when we first connected. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. So, yeah, for me, thank you for your time and, your energy, sharing your story. But of course, I want to make sure that the listeners know where they can connect with you, where they can pre-order your book, if that's still a thing.
Yeah, that is still a thing.
Okay.
We are, unfortunately, we had a mishap with the cover. They messed up on not the design so much, because I have to make sure that's good, because Hustler gave me permission to use the cover.
I was going to say when I saw the barely legal, right?
They gave me an agreement that I can use it. And I want to make sure that it's perfect, and it wasn't perfect
Yeah.
because anything that I do, I like to be perfect. And it didn't get to printing in time.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have it with me. But if they want to go and order it, they can go to mickeyLynn.com and they can go pre-order it. That is me. And once I get the book, I will send it out. And
Right.
I send it out with me taking a picture with the book. So they can actually see me signing the book.
I was going to say there's an option for the autograph copy, right?
Yeah, you have one with just the book. You just get the book, and then if you want it with the signature, I'll give you a little 4x6. I'm not going to give you an 8x10,
Right, no.
Because you can pay for that.
Shipping and no,
Yeah,
that's too much.
So I don't mind sending a little picture, and sending to them so they see that it is me. And they also have authentication where it says that it is from my catalog.
Oh, really?
And stuff like that. Yes, that's what I do with my collectible. So that way it states that you got it from me.
Yeah.
That you didn't get it from anywhere else. Because I have fans, it's pretty funny because it's not funny, but I've had fans who were my big fans back in the day, and they bought my stuff, and they
Right.
had it in their possession, and when they pass on, their family sell it.
Oh,
They sell it with their name on it and all.
interesting.
So it's an understandable thing,
Well, yeah.
and that's why I just started doing that, so they know it came from me.
There you
Now,
go.
unfortunately, I don't give them out when I'm here at the show, because then I'd be like, okay, hold on, let me give you this, give me this. But if you
Right.
order it through my website, then you get it.
There we go. So yeah, boys, girls, theys, thems. Please make sure to check out the website. Pre-order your copy now. And Mickey, again, thank you so much for your time and sliding in this week.
One
And
more thing
go
before I
for it.
leave.
It's all you.
Still go to the Twitter page,
Yes.
Mickey Lynn XOXO, because it will be resumed.
Yes, you will get it back.
Just don't fall for the trap.
Right. If you get random, I need money up front. Be like, wait a second, hold on.
Yeah. So still go to Twitter, because I do
Yeah.
post good things on there.
Perfect. Well, Mickey, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your Exxxotica weekend and have a great weekend.
And thank you. Thank you so much for having me here.
Perfect. Tonight, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome to the neighborhood and host Amber Fox. We're both here at Exxxotica this weekend. Obviously, you're much more presenting and putting yourself out there than me with this silly little podcast. So, Amber, thank you for giving me your time and stopping by.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
I know we met yesterday on the floor. I forget you were
Yep.
with
One lucky guy.
one lucky guy. Yes,
and
yes.
you were just two booths down.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of
booths
two doors
from
down.
one lucky guy. So
Yeah.
now we're doing math. It's too early for math.
Exactly.
We both have a suit. It's going to be a marathon day today.
Oh yeah.
Because I know you have your shoots, and are you back at the booth today? Or
Yep. I go from here to an orgy shoot, to the booth, to another shoot, and then we have a fan meet and greet for one lucky guy. So it's just kind of like put on your running shoes and try to look sexy.
Right. Typical Saturday for Amber.
Oh, yeah.
Orgy shoot, convention, meet and greet. So, of course, with all of our interviews, we always like to warm up here on the show with a little round of foreplay, 4 questions to get to know each other better and loosen up before we go on to the full interview. So, of course, Amber, do you consent and want to play with me?
Yes, I do.
And as always, consent is sexy. Consent is key. Boys, girls, theys, thems, you know this, and you practice this every day. So right off the bat, question number 1. What is your favorite pizza topping combo, or like your go-to pizza order?
My go-to pizza order is pepperoni, sausage, onions, and green peppers.
Oh, I love you. That is mine. I know we have a pizza place out by us because I'm from the burbs here in Chicago. It's called just like the Chicago pizza. Uh-huh. But yeah, green peppers, onions, sausage, pepperoni. Now, I like to tweak it a little.
Okay.
Sometimes I like to do extra sauce and well done, depending on the pizza place.
Oh, okay. Because usually when I'm here, it's the butter crust, the Chicago
Yep.
stuffed crust. I mean, I have to have that. And the place I like to go does a whole disc of sausage, so you can really fill your mouth full. Yeah.
Giordano's?
No,
Illuminati's.
yes.
Oh, my God.
I mean, they just steal my heart every time.
Yeah, and with the crust, the crumbs on the
Yep.
bottom, like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
good. All right, so for number 2, what is one of the hottest things someone has said to you, like a compliment or something that just completely buckled your knees?
That's kind of a tough one, but I guess it is when we're having sex. I like to purr, and they'll just look deep into my eyes and go, "Oh, I love how you purr and your eyes get so blue." And I'm just like, oh. So it's that like intimate connection, it's real. So that I get that a lot.
So it's like
and
a sultry, just like...
it is. Yeah. It's just like everything gets warm, not just down there, like the
Yeah.
whole body.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, and when I get like overstimulated sexually, I just do kind of like a purr too, like,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just, all the feels, love it. So for you, so let's say we're here at Exxxotica. I didn't see any lamps yesterday on the sales floor, but let's say you found a lamp here, sexy genie pops out, and he wants to give you 3 sexy wishes. What would your wishes be?
I guess a room full of open-minded people that like to be sexy, and then everybody takes their clothes off, and we all have sex, and then we do a big cuddle puddle in the middle.
Oh, see, you must have listened to the show Cuddle Puddles. I'm like a touch slut by nature. So Cuddle Puddles where everyone's just sweaty afterwards, before, during, whatever, just all the bodies.
Yeah. And then probably my second one would be an all-dark room with all girls, because I love girls. And then we just
Yes.
kind of slide around and feel each other and just kind of see where your hands land and your lips and everything, not knowing who you are.
No.
And then slowly bring the lights on and going, oh, yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
See, it's funny. So I went to this lifestyle club called Play Champagne. They did like a hotel takeover. They actually have one of those rooms.
Oh.
It's called like the blackout room, but it's
Okay.
males, females, and for me as a queer man, it's difficult because a lot of men at those events are not presenting that way or not comfortable.
Sure.
But the funny story is when you brought that up, there was this woman with this heavy, like Russian accent. And we connected, and, it's dark, you don't see them. The next morning, we're on an elevator going up, and I hear this woman talk to her husband, and I'm like, it's the Russian. And I just wanted to be like, I was inside you last night.
Oh, I think I know who that is. I think I might be shooting with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she has her husband do a lot of communicating because she's not really great with English.
Yes.
And she loves to do a lot of costumings. I don't think I'm shooting with her here, but we are getting
Oh, my
together.
God, if that is the same person.
Yeah.
Just be like Eskimo Brothers, or what is it when it's a guy and a girl and we've had sex with the same person? It's not Eskimo Brothers, but Eskimo twins. I don't know.
Twins, yeah, something like that, yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so the dark room, the first orgy, and then number 3.
Number 3 is a wish that I would do, and actually it's coming true, but I don't know if it's going to come true in my head. I'm going to Puerto Rico to a shoot house. They are bringing everybody from all different countries, and they're into everything from BDSM to, like anal and orgies and gangbangs, girl on girl.
So it's not just like the typical American one, it's other countries.
It is. I know we're having some from England, Spain, I think Scotland. I know there's a couple from Amsterdam, of course, the United States. So you're going to have all those languages, which is absolutely amazing. And not only are we going to shoot all this porn, but you're going to see all these porn people go and do tourist things together. So it's like one big happy family. So if it is as good as I think in my head, then my third wish is coming true.
That's fun. Because, I just was recently made aware of shoot houses talking to Professor Bella Bear, who was on the show. And now to think of one with other countries.
Yeah.
just the accents, the length. My God.
I know, and I'm a sucker for a good accent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who isn't?
Yeah. But it'll be different because I'll have the accent too. You know, like everyone there is going to have an accent, so everyone's going to be like, ooh.
Yeah, and see, we never realized ours. Like, people are like, you're from Chicago. I'm like, how did you know? They're like, I can tell in your voice. Well, I don't hear it.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because people get stumped with me because I don't sound Minnesotan and I don't really sound like I'm from Illinois, and I'm not quite Iowan, but they know I'm Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, when you said Minnesotan, I'm like,
Yeah.
I heard it there a little bit.
A little bit. My husband, who I've been with for over 30 years, if you think Scandinavian and Minnesota,
That's
so
him.
sometimes that kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. So, and of course, last on the list, and I know you've been a busy, busy girl this week.
Yep.
What was the last thing that you came to?
Oh, that I came to was, well, definitely a boy-girl scene that I did, and he was amazing and turned me into all these different positions. But what it made it great was very caring and passionate, but could still pound the hell out of me.
The balance there.
Yeah, it is, and then just turn me a certain way, and it was just amazing. And that was with Billy Pilgrim, and he has this whole list that made it extra sexy of things you do and don't do, because he has a wide variety that he also shoots with and very open-minded. So I was like, that was sexy before I came in. I'm like, he took the time to care what I wanted.
Right.
And I got good sex. I'm like, whew.
See, and I think that's really underrated, is the way you position someone, the way you move them during a scene, or just, plain old fuckery. Like, it makes a difference if you're slow, intimate, like, here, let me move you this way. Of course, this is a audio media, but people probably can't see me moving my hands, but there's something very almost romantic just
It is. It's like a dance.
Yeah.
And it was so
Perfectly
natural
said.
between us. And it wasn't like industry. It was what they say, gonzo. But,
Yes.
he just slides me into different positions, and I moved. And it just felt like we were dancing around the bed, is how I can say it.
So you were purring for that, I imagine.
Oh
yeah.
And then there was
You're
a
like,
point where I
"Fuck yeah."
wrapped my toes around his head and pulled him in, and I'm like, oh. And he's like, that's okay. And I'm like, okay. And when I come really hard and I'm on my back, I always wrap my head around anyone, a girl, guy, whomever, and pull them into me. And I'm like, oh, not everybody
Right.
likes that.
No, but just that tight squeeze, like, ooh,
Yep.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, yeah, let's jump right into it. So, for fans of the show, so your online persona is Amber Fox. So, for newcomers to your content, what are your kinks, your specialties? What do you do that make fans come back for more?
Okay. That's kind of a 2-point question.
Sure.
Because in between 2000, I believe, 3, 4, I did industry for about 5 years, and then I took 15 years off.
Oh, okay.
And so some of it is I'm finding the younger guys and girls are finding that old stuff and like, ooh. So back then it was interracial, anal, outside doors. And then, like, I had sex on stage at a bike rally with 2 really hot girls.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was all of that. So they have that. So they like that. And now, as I've come back, I've moved a little more into the fetish side. And now I have all these girls chasing me
I'd
because
imagine.
I do orgasm denial. So I do a little bit with, vampire gloves and some spanking. I actually make them.
No, you do not.
I do.
Oh my God, Amber, there's a reason we connected today.
Yes.
My last time I was at Exxxotica, I had the experience of vampire gloves, and I am a very masochist, like, subby good boy. They put me on the cross. They used the gloves all over my body. It was one of the best fucking experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
And even when we were walking away, my wife at the time was like, "You're bleeding behind you." I'm like,
Oh.
Good. I was in such
Yeah,
subspace. I was just like, good. I need some pizza. I need cuddles. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might have to connect and buy some gloves because I've been
Yeah,
looking for some.
I'll bring a pair to the floor. My new favorite ones that I made. I'm not giving anyone because I made them for myself.
Oh, yeah. No.
But they have what you call dragon claws. So they're red, and then they have the red spikes, and then I put on some like bat wings and put a red skull with two
Holy
horns.
shit.
Yeah, I have ADHD
Wow.
and
Yep.
I like to watch TV, but for me to watch a show, I have to do something. So this is my
Yeah.
new thing. Yeah.
You just have to be busy and watching.
Yeah.
You're like, this is how my brain works. But
Yeah,
so
exactly.
vampire glove and dragon. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're really cool. So I've been using those with the girls, and like they like it when I like split their lips and around their clit, and I flip them around, and they have a great time. I give them a little flogging and do a few other things, and then I deny them orgasms till they're like shaking. I'm like, okay, then you can come, and then they come really hard, and then we do it several times, and then I fuck them with my strap on, and that's where they get hooked. And then
Right.
because it feels like anytime I fuck a girl with a strap on, we're friends for life.
So you definitely have that skill where it's like you've not been fucked till you have been fucked by Amber with her strap.
Exactly, and I know how
strap
she
game is
moves.
strong.
It is, and someday I'm hoping that they have it that where I can put something inside and I could actually feel them inside. I think that would be amazing.
Ooh.
I'm like, technology's getting there. I'm
Yeah.
sure it is, but yeah. And then afterwards, I calm them down, rub them down. I set
Oh,
them
the
up.
aftercare.
Yeah, and I do put that in. After we're all done cutting the scene, I get them up personally, give them personal aftercare, and then I come
wow.
in and do a little clip, which I just started doing that where they're wrapped in a blanket, and I'm like, I'm a central dom, but doesn't mean I can't just give you a good whap. But
Right.
when someone's done, you wrap them in a blanket, you make sure they have water, something sweet, you cuddle them, and then when they come back to earth and back up, they're happy, they're healthy, and they don't feel like they've been used and tossed. Because
Right.
I've been on both sides,
Yeah.
and I felt like I've been used and tossed.
Yeah, and that's always the big difference. Like for me, like absolutely use me, toss me, I'm your fuck toy. But yeah, once it's over, I think a lot of people overlook the importance of like, hey, care for me, tend to me, like you said.
Yeah.
Wrapping up in a blanket, water, snacks. I'm a snack just fiend when it comes to that stuff. Like give me something sugary. I want to be just like enjoying a treat and just
Exactly. And I think people forget, and even subs, you want to be used and you want all of this, but I think you forget you have the power. Not the dom. It's our privilege to play with you. And there's so
Absolutely.
many that's like, I'm the dom, da 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 da. And they're
Fake
just
dom energy.
everything, And yeah. And male and females. It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
No, I've had them
Yeah.
both. Yep.
And, and I never let them forget that. I'm like, thank you. It's my pleasure and honor that you allowed me to do this. So, yeah.
You are on top of your game. I
am.
mad respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we've all had that scenario where you didn't get aftercare, and I will always remember, like it was yesterday, the one time, got used, thrown around, all that stuff, a wonderful beating, and they just, family was afterwards, like, all right, thanks for the fun, I'll see you later, and that night was so rough, emotionally, just coming down like, I'm alone and no one's taking care of me. I didn't think it would be that bad, but yeah, not so much the sub drop, but it's just kind of like if you don't get that care afterwards, it makes a world of difference.
Yeah, it happened to me several times when I started to think, am I worthless? Is this what I am? Is,
Right.
Just beat me and throw me off to the side. Then I guess when you want to beat someone else again, bring me back. And I'm like, no,
No, there's
there's
the thin line and definitely the difference of, okay, we can do this now, but afterwards you need to bring me back.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yep. And honestly, that's good in the BDSM world, but it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you do a hot scene privately or on film, you need to make sure that person says, you're beautiful, you're sexy, I love what you've done, especially when you do more of the alternative stuff.
Yes.
And I'm very much in tune with also the alternative life, and
Oh, yeah.
they don't always get that, and
No.
it just breaks my heart.
Oh, look at us
Yeah.
getting all deep and stuff on here. Okay. Let me see. So, what was the moment you realized, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it? And how did your content creator journey begin?
Okay. That's a little bit of a long answer, so I'll give you kind of a short
brief.
beginning.
Yeah.
I was 18 and I thought sex was wrong. And then I met this amazing guy, and he was bringing it back up because I didn't know you could have noise making sex. And that's how I discovered my purr. I'm like, oh, because he's like, you're really quiet. And I'm like, oh, can I make noise? He goes, uh-huh.
Really?
And then I'm like, great. And then he took me to my first sex store, which I didn't even really know what that was. And he talked me into wearing a cute skirt with no
Aw.
panties. And we're walking across, and my skirt blew up, which I'm like, oh my God, like mortified.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes, exactly. He grabbed my hands, twirled me around, and people are honking and waving. And I'm like, oh, this is hot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's something there. And then we kind of went on a little journey, and there was someone that was looking for a little amateur, just his own little amateur thing. And I'm like, yeah, let's try it. And that was a lot of fun. And then through our swinging community, I met someone else, and they found a contest and a, I don't know what you call them, kind of like a big content shoot where a whole bunch of people come together for Gent magazine.
Oh.
So I went there, and at that time I wasn't quite what they were looking for, but they loved everyone and did that.
Yeah.
And then I came back about a year later, and they loved it, and they gave me a column for 3 years, and then I was just this sexy girl on the road. My column was Fox on the Run, and I got to go all these places and do lots of sexy things with just normal people. And back then that wasn't normal. I didn't know you couldn't do that. And then I was hooked.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it. That whole vulnerable moment. You're like, oh, my skirt. And he's just like, nope, let's embrace it. And it's like, see, there you go. That's how it should be.
Yeah, and I guess I forgot to say that. I'm like, oh no, he's just looked at me, smiled, and he's like, you're never going to see those people again. And I'm like, oh,
God.
that's true.
That is what I tell even my daughter every day. I'm like, be silly, dance right. She's like, Dad, you're embarrassing me. I'm like, these motherfuckers we're never going to see again.
Yep.
Never, ever. So what does it matter what they think of me for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
There you go. I love it. These chords are all over the place.
That's okay.
So sorry.
No, that's
It's a very
fine.
real interview today, and especially. So speaking of fans, so can you share a fan interaction that really stuck with you, whether it made you feel really desired, appreciated, or just deeply seen?
Okay, I have all three if you'd like to hear them.
Sure.
One is I met this couple who had been following me, and when they came up to me, they were both vibrating like crazy.
That energy
and,
just...
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. And they're like holding me and hugging, and I was like counting in my head. I'm like, I'm up to 6 Mississippis. And I wasn't worried, but I'm like, is that normal to hug that long? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, I love to hug, but I wasn't sure, you know? And they're like, no, that's great. And then they came in for another hug, so I knew they were long huggers, so I wrapped my arms completely around both of them. And they're just shaking me even more, because I knew, you know, we had developed that. And it was awesome. And then they came to one of my theater, because I like to go to adult theaters, and they showed up there to do a gangbang with me, and she had never done it. So I laid her down right next to me, and, you know, I was going at it, and then I just stood up and told the guys, I'm like, until she gets 5, I'm not doing anything. And I just talked through with her, and she had a ball, and then we're all going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they keep on doing it. So that is a very much intimate, good connection.
Yeah.
And then being seen is, they're not, no one here is probably going to know them, but they were Revenge 88 over in Belgium. And the lead singer was a huge fan with his girlfriend, and they took a couple of my professional films and spliced it into his music video. And I'm pretty sure it's like Pussy Control, I think is how it is. Yeah. And so it has Amber Fox with all the purring and stuff. And they sent it to me, and I thought it was so amazing. And he goes, just to let you know, I play at all my concerts. And I'm like, well, that's being seen.
That's
So-
a big fucking get.
It is, it is. So I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. And they kind of had the same style as like the Rolling Stones looked that way and
Yeah.
stuff. So, yep. And then kind of being seen, and the reason why I retired was I love my fans, but when
Yeah.
I'm with my family, and especially at the time I had 2 young children,
Oh, yeah.
was screaming my name in my hometown way away in a store that we're shopping, and they're just looking, Mommy, who is this person? I'm like, I don't know. I think they know you, but you're calling the wrong name. And I'm like,
They're calling the wrong name.
no,
Ugh.
nope. I'm like, this is a good teaching moment. I go, if someone's acting odd like that, you just put everything down where you're shopping and you walk to the exit where you know there's checkouts and plenty of people. They're going to
Yes.
stop the person there, and you just leave. And they're like, oh, okay. And that's what we did.
Teaching moment. I love
Yeah,
that. And yeah,
yeah.
it's always like safety. Like, okay, you can get out of here. Here's the escape plan, and here's how you keep yourself safe, and let's just fucking go.
Exactly. So.
Wow. Here. And of course, now I know you have a very busy schedule today, but lastly, I do have to ask, because of course, we're both here at Exxxotica, Chicago. I mean, we could say April 10th through 12th, but by the time this episode airs, we will both be home or onto other adventures. But so what, I know it's Saturday, so this is like the busy day, the long day. So what's your day look like here at Exxxotica today?
Today, I did a shoot beforehand. I'm doing the podcast. Then we're doing a conference orgy, which I'm super excited. We're all in business outfits.
That's
and
what I was just
believe-
going to ask. The second you said
Yeah.
conference orgy, I'm like, are you guys going to be in like business attire?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah. And all the
hot.
girls are going to be in lingerie, and we're just going to be passing each other around. And that will be about 15 people. And then from there, I'm going to, get all girlied up, go to the convention floor, and then I have a meet and greet with some fans.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for a few hours, 2 or 3 hours with the one lucky guy. So I think there's going to be like 4 or 5 of us girls. And then I have a shoot after that. No, I forgot. In between there, I'm shooting another scene. So, and then hopefully sleeping, and then starting my day over at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Right? So all the purring today.
Yes.
And all the magical content.
Yeah.
Weird. So, of course, I know for our fans, so tell them this is your platform. Tell them where they can find you, follow you, support you, purchase your content, whatever you want to plug. This is your chance to plug right away.
All right. I appreciate that. I am starting like my own website and putting everything together. So the best place to find me is on X at Amber Fox with 3 X's. And then I have a link tree there. But it's also the place that you'll get the most interaction with me at the moment.
Okay.
Yep. And what I also tell my fans is if you don't find me at any of my links, it's not me. So please
Genius.
find me there and talk to me, because I have had my name used, and I hate it because I love my fans and I want them to know I'm real and I'm not, trying to scam them or
out of
anything.
money.
So yeah. So
I
if
did
it's-
not ask you for $1,000. I swear to God.
Yes, and sometimes it's a lot of that, or I'll come meet you and we'll do a shoot. If you get my room here and there, and that's ghosting. So I'm like, if it's not my links, it's
Yeah.
not me.
Perfect. Yeah, well, Amber, thank you for giving me some time today to come on the show. I appreciate you and just your energy and everything. I'm like, oh my God, I love this human being in front of me. So, yeah, good luck on the rest of your Exxxotica. Thank you for sliding on in, and we will definitely see you down the road.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
So I am here today with,
Just be 716.
and are you at the convention as a pervert, a performer? What's your role?
I'm a porn star, I'm a creator, I'm a all things Bill's Mafia and emo, and yeah.
Gorgeous, tatted, of course. That's
Yes, alternative baddie.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, here, let's jump on into it.
All
What's
right.
your favorite dinosaur?
Favorite dinosaur is a pterodactyl.
Okay.
I like the flying ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Respect.
Plus, that was my first exposure to the silent P in words. It confused the shit out of me, so I was like, I was drawn to that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what? A pterodactyl?
Right.
Right. So,
Oh, this isn't right.
yeah.
All right, so of course we're in Chicago, so what's your go-to pizza order?
Okay, so, well, I'm vegan. I'm a dirty, filthy vegan. So I go for the vegan deep dish, but there's been a couple places that have had like a vegan, like meat lovers deep dish.
Oh.
And, I'm a meat lover, but only the vegan ones. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So yeah, that's typically what I go for.
Okay, respect. So, what is your favorite position to wreck or get wrecked in?
Oh, that's a great. Okay, I only come from being on top. Yes.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why biologically I only can come from being on top. So I like to come on top, and then when I'm getting wrecked, honestly, I love a good prone bone. Prone bone is great.
Yeah.
Where I'm laid down, I have a really good ass for prone bone. You know what I mean?
This
So
is true.
yeah. So I like to just lay on my belly and let them fuck the shit out of me.
See, that's my favorite wreck position, especially if you get the pillow underneath for that
Exactly,
right
where it's
angle.
like right.
and it's just-
Exactly. I also, you know what? I know people are gonna call me vanilla for this, but I love a good mish, man. I love missionary. I love all variations of missionary. You know?
And see, it's funny, I didn't know it was called prone bone.
Yes. So prone bone is when you lay down on
Now
your
I can
belly.
finally just say
Girls are with their legs closed,
Yes.
and guys are straddling. It's called prone bone.
It's like a surfboard, but I'm like, no, there has to be a better name.
Exactly. Prone bone.
There we go, we learn something new every day.
Exactly.
All right, so for you, what allured you to Exxxotica? Were you self-promotion? Were you camming?
Yeah, self-promotion for sure. This is my first year signing at a booth.
Oh.
So I wanted to see how it would do with like meeting fans and signing autographs and things like that and taking pictures. That was like the most popular thing were the pictures.
Really?
So, but it
Okay.
was great. Like I've been to a bunch of Exxxoticas now, and this is my first year signing, and I loved it.
Oh.
I think that I'm going to sign every year or every expo now.
I'm guessing you go to New Jersey, right?
I definitely go to Jersey. I'm not far from Jersey, so yeah.
See, that's on my list. I've been coming to Chicago for 12 years.
Oh, really?
But I've always heard really good things about Jersey.
So Jersey's the other busy one.
Okay.
Jersey, it might even be busier than this. It's a little smaller. I feel like the space might be a little smaller, so maybe that's why it feels busier. But it's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Respect. All right, let's
yeah,
see.
for sure.
All right, so being on the floor today, what's the hottest thing you've seen on the floor so far?
Oh wow, that is.
You
a
can
great
say yourself if
question.
you want,
I mean,
but I'm holding against
I am
you.
pretty hot. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I did see a three-way lap dance happening yesterday. It was just like
Oh.
crazy. It was like the one girl was on the table, and then the other girl was on top of her, and then the other girl was on top of her. It was crazy. It was so hot. So I have to
Still
say,
trying to picture, like, wait, what?
yeah, it was like one girl was like laying down, and then the other girl was on top of her, laying down, and the other girl was like on top of it, and she was like riding on like cowboy style. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right, that's going on my bucket list. That's
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
Let's see here. All right, and was there anything you saw here new or a new creator that really got your attention?
Great question. So I feel like I haven't given myself a chance to like really walk around and soak
Right.
it in. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I feel that.
I've been seeing a lot of like old friends, which has been really great. But as far as new people, I feel like after this, I got to go take a lap and really soak it in. I can't really answer that because I haven't given it a fair shot yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did a brief lap earlier, and I just felt rushed because I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta get back to the booth. I gotta get back to the booth.
Exactly. So now that I have some time to like kind of just like do, you know, like I can walk around and see the hotness because there's so much of it.
And right across. I mean, I've been
I'm like,
just
look
watching
at
this
that!
all
Holy
day.
shit! I know.
Nice. Let's see. So, if you had a sugar daddy or mama, whatever your choice, and they would buy you one item off the floor, anything,
One item off the floor.
either a sex toy, furniture.
That's a great question. Once again, I really haven't had a chance to like go around and look, but I mean, I feel like a sex swing would be probably pretty cool.
Furniture always.
Furniture, the longevity of the furniture, you know what I mean? Also, as far as sex toys go, I feel like I need to go look at like the newest technology.
Right.
You
I always
know?
feel out of touch.
I feel out of touch. I have a wand, which is great. I have
yeah.
dildos, which is great, but like, what's the newest one? Like 11s, you know what I mean? The ones
Yeah.
that's like remote, you know? So I got to take a look. But yeah, that's a good question.
Oh yeah, the wand is a must.
Yeah,
Even
for
as
sure.
a man. Yes.
Yeah, you need it. You need the vibration for sure.
I should have brought that this weekend.
Yeah.
And of course, we always like to have a little honesty on the show.
Yes.
What was the last thing you came to?
I have a dom, And
Yes, I've heard.
Yes, I have a dom. I'm a switch, so like I am a dommy mommy to like a bunch of cucks, which is great. But then I have a dom, which is great because it's sometimes I just want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
I'm such an independent person, and I'm like so dominant in my normal life that like I need to be told what to do. So me and my dom, Jordan Wright, have porn together, and I definitely came to watching our porn together.
Nothing's wrong with that.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I understand. Like, if you're being the dom all the time, it's like I want someone to do it for
Just
me.
oh my god, like I'm single too. So like I've been single for so long, and I live on myself, and I do this by myself, and so I'm constantly in charge of my whole life. That sometimes I just need someone in charge of me.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
tell
I
me what to
don't-
do.
You're like, I don't
Tell me what to
want
fucking do. Exactly.
Right.
I'm like I don't need. Yeah. So it's actually been really great.
All right, and then of course, so what are you looking forward to the rest of the weekend? Do you have any collabs, any shoots?
Honestly, I am looking forward to getting some good food in Chicago tonight. Maybe I think I have a photo shoot tomorrow with Danny Vegas. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I haven't been doing any collabs here, but just being around people, just being around the people that I became close with in the industry. Like that's the one thing that that's the biggest thing that I love to like. I love that part of coming to these expos. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's just being, even in, like the collabs, yes, I can be excited about it, but being around like the same people, it's like energy thing, you know? It's an energy thing, and I love it.
Yeah, especially I've done a few interviews with creators, and now I just met them in person here. And
Yeah.
It's like, you're even better in person.
I know. Tell me about it. Like over the screen, it's like nice, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know. So I appreciate that.
All right, so are you ready for the block party? This is the game portion.
Yes.
Okay. So right off the bat, fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Kristen Stewart,
Okay.
Aubrey Plaza, Zendaya.
Damn, that is
The
hard.
hottest bi women you can imagine.
Oh my god. Fuck, marry, kill. I feel like I need to fuck Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
Like she's an instant fuck. I feel like Zendaya would make a really, really great wife.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know what I mean? And as much as I don't want to, I guess just by default, I kill Kristen Stewart, but I wouldn't want to do that either.
Yeah, no, it's by default. And I
By
forgot
default.
the last movie she did. Fuck, it was with that bodybuilder girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, she was so hot.
And she was so hot. You know, like I liked her in like when she was like younger. Like I liked her as an actress.
Yeah.
So she's always been I've always been fond of her because she acted in this movie that was like turned in from a book, and it was one of my favorite books that I read when I was like in 9th grade. So I have like a fondness in my heart for her, but I don't think that I could kill her. I don't think I could fuck her just because I feel like of that. Like I feel like I have this fondness. And I feel like as far as marriage goes, like I gotta go with Zendaya. You know what I mean? So I'm just like by default, but that is the only reason.
No disrespect.
Right, no disrespect, exactly.
That's fair. All right, so the daddy edition.
Okay.
Pedro Pascal, Henry Cavill, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Okay, all right. I think that I would have to marry Pedro Pascal.
He's a delight.
What were the other two?
Henry Cavill, the previous Superman, and Negan from Walking Dead.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know the last one.
Negan?
I don't know. I've never watched Walking Dead.
Well, that's fine. It's
So-
surprised you're not the first one that said it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I watched the first season, but I did not like it. And I was forced to watch it. And I was like, I did not like it. So I don't know who that actor is.
So he gets the default.
He gets the default, unfortunately. But I know who Pedro Pascal is, and I love him.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, well, these ones you know, I guarantee.
okay.
So, Mrs. Incredible, Morticia Adams, Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
All right, now I'm focused.
I think I gotta marry Mrs. Incredible.
I can see it.
And then I think I'm gonna fuck Morticia Adams. Sorry. I think that her and I would get freaky as fuck. We would get so freaky. I mean, Jessica Rabbit, I feel like is like she can get freaky, she'll be sensual, but like me and Morticia are gonna be we're on the same vibe.
Jessica's got the voice. That's the biggest plus.
Right.
That
Yeah.
sultry,
The very
smoker voice,
sultry
like,
thing. Right. So yeah, but by default, I think it's gonna have to be Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, babe.
Oh, you're good. All right, this has been my favorite one. Bob Belcher, Homer Simpson, Hank Hill.
I'm marrying Bob Belcher because I just think that he's a great husband.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could fuck Homer Simpson. I think
That's
I'm
the tagline
gonna.
right there. I don't think I can fuck Homer Simpson.
No, yeah, I don't think I could fuck Homer Simpson. So it's gonna have to I'd fuck Hank Hill. And sorry, Homer, but you're getting the axe.
No.
Yeah.
And then last one for Fuck, Marry, Kill, Linda Belcher, Lois Griffin, Chili from Blue's Clues.
Oh. Wow.
That's been the response. The one I did yesterday that didn't record, they're like, well, I just can't kill a dog. So like,
No.
guess I'm gonna fuck a dog. I'm like, well, it's a cartoon dog, so hey, we're good.
I kind of want to marry the dog.
Right, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to marry the dog, but I don't think I could fuck Linda Belcher. I think that I would have to fuck Lois Griffin.
Well, we know Lois is a freak.
She's a fucking freak. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I gotta go with that. I guess I'm not killing a dog. Sorry, Linda. Sorry, Linda Belcher.
Oh no, I'll kill a human before a dog.
100%. 100%. Exactly. All right.
Hopefully
Yeah,
this
that's my
doesn't get
answer.
held against us someday, so let's
Right.
not let it. All right, so lastly, so would you rather?
Okay.
Okay. Shot of piss or a shot of cum?
Oh, shot of cum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shower sex or floor sex?
4.
Peg or B-peg?
Oh, peg. Yeah.
Penis for fingers or vagina for mouth?
Penis for fingers, like I would have penis for fingers.
10 penises.
Or I
Or
would have
just a vagina for mouth?
penis for fingers. Yeah. I can fuck 10 girls at one time. Maybe.
Right? And with the vagina mouth, I don't know where the
No,
would be. I don't know if you
like
can talk.
exactly. No.
Making
no.
out would be a nightmare for
It would be
someone.
too much. Yeah.
Let's see. Would you rather receive an alert every time your parents have sex or have them get an alert every time you have sex?
I think that I would choose the former, because I don't think my parents have sex that much right now. So,
See, there you
yeah.
go. And, would you rather have sex on your period or after a long, sweaty workout?
Oh, long sweaty workout.
Oh, yeah. The musk for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
let me smell it.
Exactly.
I think you already answered this one. Would you rather be on top for the rest of your life or on the bottom?
Honestly, yo, that's tough.
Especially if that's the only way you can come. with
Right, but I
sex.
like the I
trombone.
wanna. Ooh, yeah, I like the trombone too. You know what? I think I'm gonna go bottom on that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bottom on that because the question doesn't include if I can like make myself come like with my wand. So it's not like I'm never gonna have an orgasm again. So
That's a very interesting point.
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
Right.
There you go. And then lastly, would you rather be praised like a good girl or degraded like a filthy slut? This
there's
one's hard
a
for me
fine
because
line.
I love praise, but fuck,
Yeah.
if you can degrade me just right.
Exactly. Daddy is very good at that. My daddy is very good at that. Yes. It's almost like I want him to tell me that I'm a good girl, but then I want him to fuck me like he hates me.
That needs to be a sticker.
Yeah.
I
But
always
tell
thought-
me that I'm a good girl because of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Exactly. I know, right?
Very
That
well.
gave me chills.
I know, my But of course, just so for fans listening, where can they find you, follow you, support you, buy your content?
I am on basically every fucking platform there is. Twitter, JustBe716, Instagram, JustBe___716. They took all my damn pages down. OnlyFans, Fansly, ManyVids, Loyal Fans, JustBe716 across the board. Telegram is JustBe716. Everything basically is JustBe716.
There you
So
go.
nice and easy.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you for
This was
stopping
fun.
by.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. We will catch you later.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
And see, I fucked this up twice today. I hit record and it shows this, but now it's actually recording.
Okay.
So I've lost 2 fucking interviews this weekend. Just like the quick ones, but still.
Lower.
Oh, that actually works even better. I don't have to fucking hold it.
Okay.
Alright, so let me get this up. Alright, so for this one, so who are you and where are you from?
Hey, what's up? It's me, Big Booty Bambi, and I'm from New York, but I am based in Las Vegas.
Oh, and I do love Vegas. I'll take that dry heat any fucking day.
It's Sin City, baby. You got to love it.
See? Alright, so here, let's jump on into it. What's your favorite dinosaur?
The Tyrannosaurus Rex.
T-Rex? Okay.
Love of T-Rex.
Respect.
Respectfully.
Now, from New York to Vegas, what's your go-to pizza order?
From New York to Vegas, like in Vegas, what would I eat?
Well, I know Vegas isn't really known for pizza, but if you're a New York gal,
I'm gonna say this, and when I'm in Vegas, the only pizza place that I will go to is Pin Up Pizza, and it's at I want to say it's at Planet Hollywood. So when you come out of Planet Hollywood on the strip, it's just like a little cut right there. It's inside of the it's inside the casino. It's hard to miss, but it's hard to catch if you're not paying attention. And their pizzas are amazing.
Pin Up
Pizza is so good. It's so big. It reminds me of New York.
Awesome. Love it. All right, so for this one, what's your favorite position to wreck or get wrecked in?
Oh, everyone loves doing doggy style. I love doggy style too. Shoot, plump up my booty, okay?
Damn
They don't call me big for nothing.
Okay, so for you, what allured you to Exxxotica this year, especially as just a network or perform?
So I always network. I have not gotten to performing at Exxxotica, but I am getting back into like the motion of doing conventions and stuff. This is my first time in Chicago, so I always steered away from it because you know how you always hear bad things, and sometimes those bad things can make you, cloud your judgment and be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go because so and so said it might be dangerous. But I took a chance and I'm loving it. It's day 2, and I will be back next year for sure.
Yeah, and I was gonna say this year, I honestly will say is probably one of the best floor plans laid out Exxxotica, so I feel like they're getting their groove. I know it's been a while, but
yeah, I totally love it. It's my first time here. It's pretty busy, it's pretty active, and yeah, it's everything that I'm used to.
Awesome. All right, let's see here. Oh, so what's the hottest thing you've seen on the show floor so far?
Oh my gosh. Well, one girl, she was sitting up there swinging from the freaking stage. That was pretty cool. I seen some girls do a lot of stuff. It's like, whoa. Then I did a TikTok with, I want to say the pony lube.
Yes.
Oh my God, I just did a TikTok with them, and they were like, Mary fuck kill one of the lubricants. I'm gonna tell you this, the mint chocolate was so good. I love that mint chocolate.
See, I tried the lemon.
Oh yeah, you like the lemon? Okay. Yeah, I love that mint chocolate. I'm gonna come back for it, for sure.
Let's see here. So was there any creators you saw that really drew your attention? Like, fuck, I want to collab with that person.
So I love all my MFC girls. I'm an MFC girl from the start. So I love seeing them all the time. I'll say Molly Snacks, my homegirl, the Bright Doll, and Selena May. They always come. They do their big one. I always like seeing Picante Jenny. That's always my favorite. And yeah, a couple of girls did not come, but hopefully we'll get to see them at the next expo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then if you had a sugar daddy or mama, whichever you prefer, and they were going to buy you one item on the show floor, what would that one item be?
Buy me a Lush. Give me a Lush toy again. I need to get back into doing my Lush shows. And I mean, it's a good investment, guys. I don't know about you guys, but it's a great investment.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my God, I love it. All right, and then I know it's Saturday, it's getting late in the day, but is there anything else you're looking forward to for the Exxxotica week?
Well, I'm definitely trying to turn up tonight. Yesterday I didn't get to. I don't know about you guys, but Friday we like to turn up, but the after parties, they'll wreck you. So waking up the next day on a Saturday and being able to come to the convention like actually ready to work and stuff,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna party my ass off tonight because I feel like I deserve it, and I got some good tips too. So I'm definitely ready to turn up after
gotta
this.
treat yourself too.
Yeah, you gotta treat yourself sometimes. I mean, I am on vacation.
So now it's time for the block party for the games. And now you're already played Fuck, Marry, Kill, but we still have a few more.
I got you, I got
Let's see how
you.
these go. So first up to bat, Kristen Stewart, Aubrey Plaza, or Zendaya?
So do what?
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay, I don't even know Zendaya. We're gonna marry Zendaya. I don't know who the other two.
So Aubrey Plaza or Kristen Stewart, the girl from Twilight?
Oh, okay. I might fuck Kristen Stewart, and the other one, yeah, they gotta get killed. I'm like, I don't know who the other people are, but I know Kristen Stewart.
A lot of times the kill is by default, like, I don't know.
Hey, I don't know you. My bad. I'm sorry. Next time.
All right, let's try this one. So Pedro Pascal, Henry Cavill, or Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Where are they from? I don't
Disney?
know.
No.
Disney, okay.
So Pedro Pascal, that's the Mandalorian guy. Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
Henry Cavill was the last Superman.
Okay.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan was Negan in The Walking Dead.
Oh, Lord. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Hey, that's fair.
I'm like, I don't know, no. But you know what? I'm trying to get more into like characters and culture of that, anime and stuff like that. So I'm like really learning who's who.
Right. Okay, this one I know you got. Okay.
I got you.
This is Incredible. Morticia Adams, Jessica Rabbit.
Okay, well we're gonna marry Jessica Rabbit. She's everything.
There you go.
Who's the second one?
Morticia Adams.
Who's that?
From the Addams Family, the mom.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I might fuck Mrs. Incredible. I might marry Mrs. Adams.
Okay.
And then we might have to just kill off, what was the other one?
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry, I know.
That was a tough contest.
That was a tough one.
Okay, this one though.
Okay.
Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, the dad?
The dad.
Oh my God.
Homer Simpson or Hank Hill.
Oh! Okay, well.
There we go.
We're gonna have to kill Homer Simpson. I love his energy, but I could not take it on a day-to-day basis. I might marry Bob's Burgers because I love his wife. And they seem so like Boston. They sound like they're from Jersey. I love them. So, and then the other one, we'll have to kill him.
That's fine. Okay, so now here's the quick one. So this is just would you rather.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. Right off the bat, shot of piss or a shot of cum?
Shot of pop?
Shot of piss or a shot of cum?
Shot of cum?
Okay. Shower sex, floor sex?
Shower sex.
Peg or be pegged?
Peg.
Okay. Would you rather have penises for your fingers or a vagina for your mouth?
Vagina for my mouth.
Okay.
You guys, I mean, hey, that sounds like some benefits to you guys.
Would you rather have sex on your period or after a long, sweaty workout?
Oh, this sucks. I mean,
Okay.
period sex is so messy, and I hate myself for it. But I mean, the guys love it. So I will just say after that long workout, because I love how I feel when I'm like really sweaty and I really put that work in. So I'm gonna say after the workout.
Would you rather have to be on top for the rest of your life or bottom?
Bottom.
No hesitation.
Bottom.
Oh, here's one on this.
You want to be on top?
Would you rather receive an alert every time your parents have sex or they get an alert every time you have sex?
They get an alert every time I have sex.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's our girl.
They're like, you know
Best luck.
what? Yeah, do your thing, girl. Here she go again.
And last but not least, would you rather be praised like a good girl or degraded like a filthy slut?
Oh, praise like a good girl.
You
Yeah.
have the good girl energy.
Yeah. I love that.
I know, Bambi, I'm going to have you back on the show eventually, but for now, where can people find you, support you, and buy your content?
Okay, please. We're breaking into something different. I'm trying so hard to like do some different stuff on X. So follow me on X It's Big Booty Bambi with no Y. Everyone always adds the Y. And I hate that because you will not find me. It's BIGBOOTIBAMBI. And I'm on Instagram and I'm on X. I'm on everything else. But yeah, follow me on there. I'm very active.
Nice. Like I said, you will definitely be back on the show when it's a little less loud and
Thank
then
you
we'll
so
have a more
much.
intimate interview.
Yeah, thank you so much for actually supporting me. I love that. I love this opportunity.
Absolutely, baby. We'll be talking to you soon.
Alrighty. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, no, thank you.
I gotta go back and charge my phone. Someone was calling me.
No, you go to you.
But no, thank you so much.
finally got this in the box.
Oh my God, yes, I had to. I was
All right, my slutties, gather round. Let's talk about something that should be just as routine as asking for consent. I'm talking about getting tested. I've teamed up with Better Life Science to bring you STD Hero, an at-home testing kit that makes taking care of your sexual health ridiculously easy. No awkward waiting rooms, no side eyes, no killing the vibe. Just you, your space, and total privacy. STD Hero lets you test from home and send your samples to a certified lab with secure results delivered straight to you. It's discreet, it's simple, and honestly, it's hot when you know your status. And knowing your status means you can keep things slutty with everyone you're playing with and keep your partner safe too. You can choose from a range of options, including the Ultimate STD Hero Panel, which screens for chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, MGen, Hep B, Hep C, HIV 1 and 2, and syphilis. They also offer individual testing for HPV and herpes. And if you're making sexual health part of your regular routine, which boys, girls, theys, thems, you really should, STD Hero offers a subscribe and save option so you never fall behind on your testing. So whether you're stacking bodies, exploring new kinks, or just being the responsible baddie I love, make testing part of your routine. Be an informed and responsible slut and head over to mybls.com, that's mybls.com, to grab your kit today. And also, as a special promotion, please use our new discount code SUBURBAN for 10% off your order today. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay slutty.
No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut. No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut.